Hey, with Eldora's Chess, I am continuing my game series on the Copenhagen defense, which comes from the Danish Gambit. So this is my second video or third video on the Danish Gambit. So let's start. Pawn to e4, pawn to e5, pawn to d4, going for the center game. Black takes, but now we are not going to take with the queen. We are going to push our pawn to c3. We are going to gambit our pawn for activity of the pieces, and we have white, so we're up a tempo, and we have chosen the opening. So black is courageous, takes. We're just gonna ignore it. We are going for the double sacrifice pawn. Not double sacrifice, but with a double. So it's completely accepted Danish Gambit. And here, white doesn't go for the Shigorin accepted variation. Black doesn't go for the Shigorin accepted variation. He goes for the Copenhagen defense. Developing a piece while giving a check. But this variation is very, very dangerous for black. There's nothing wrong with this variation. It's actually good. But there are a lot of lines where you have to watch out. And in this game, we're gonna see a very common mistake because almost 700 people on Lichess with the average rating of 1866 have fallen for this kind of game. So just white develops, black develops, and here white plays the very, very, very weird looking move. Instead of going here, he goes here. Black castles. No, he doesn't castle. That's the point. This position is totally lost for black already. It doesn't look dangerous. But if you analyze this position, or you really think sometimes very difficult, there's no tactic, but there are so many tactical possibilities because your two bishops are monsters, and this knight lost a tempo. He has to go back. Your bishop is not doing anything, and everything for white is at the right moment. So this is, you're not going to see checkmate in 5, but almost every move is going to lead up to checkmate in 5. So white is castle. It doesn't look dangerous. Black plays a normal looking move, takes. Black takes with the knight. Black takes. And in this position, 100% almost winning for white. Black castle is now, if you don't believe it, it's checkmate in 5. Can you find the checkmate? So white is just going to play g4, and it's over. It's over. Let's say you put this, you lose your queen. Let's say you try to protect other move, you just go here, and it's just, you cannot even push your pawn because it's pinned to the white bishop. So let's check this with the engine. I know I use engine a lot, and but I always analyze my games first without engine. I analyze other people's games without engine, and then I analyze with engine because sometimes you overlook stupid tactics. So let's go with the evaluation bar. So the Stockfish doesn't like in the beginning the sacrifice, but Stockfish is a very materialistic engine. So we have the Copenhagen defense, and here taking this pawn is suicide for black because you can already have a pawn. You don't have to go for, now black has 7 pawns, white has 4 pawns. 2 pawns up, okay, but 3, you're just a greedy pawn grabber, a la Yasser Seirawan. And now it's just game over. And here already checkmate in 5. Checkmate in 5 in this position. Look at black. Nothing developed. The bishops are eyeing. The the queen is coming for you, and you can surrender. So if you want to win a lot of games and you play a lot of blitz, and you want to destroy your enemies with white, go for the Danish Gambit. But I wouldn't play this against a GM in a classical, but then it's just torture. You're probably gonna play an endgame with piece down. And there's so many funny lines. I mean, like, if let's say one line I know from heart is this one. I think is slechter. You take. It's a very strange line. You take, then you take, and then he's going to check you with a bishop. The Danish Gambit truly has some very weird looking lines, but this is equal for both sides. This is a very drawish line in most cases. So that's my game of the Danish Gambit, the Copenhagen defense. It doesn't have to be played this way, but it's just a example of a game in the Copenhagen defense.